Coffee. That sounded weird. Hola, and welcome back to Coffee and Chaos. I'm Alina, your host, and Trina's back.
Aloha.
We didn't get divorced.
Yeah, she cheated on you last.
I did.
Oh my gosh, I
episode.
couldn't stop laughing when I saw that. You're
Well,
so funny.
I'm
You're
just
not a great cheater either.
because I totally ratted on myself.
You were repenting.
Well, at least I was cheating with the good woman,
Yeah, you were.
with the really good woman.
I was honored.
Has some nice tatas, so I was like, hey.
I was honored. I love Terry.
Yes. So Trina is back today, and we brought somebody else back. Daniela.
Hi.
Can you not see without your glasses?
I can't, but my contacts, I don't wear them that often.
Oh, okay. Because it looked like you're like, where am I looking?
I know. I'm so used to having my
Were
glasses
those your
on.
glasses? Or sun?
No, those are my sunglasses.
Oh,
They
I
look good on
love
you.
those, by the way. Those are
Yeah,
super
those are
cute.
super cool because they changed the tint automatically if you touch the little button on the side. They're cool. They're like my new little toy.
So I thought they were your regular glasses, and they
No.
changed tint like in the sun.
No,
That's
no,
what mine
so like
do.
it's pretty cool. Like you hit the little button and it like
So wait,
changes
does that
it.
mean they're battery operated then?
Yes, they have to be charged. Yeah, one
They look
more-
good.
one more
They're
thing.
Yeah.
they're really classy. They
Yeah,
were
my-
like,
my new little toy right now, So I go outside, I'm all
does it have a camera in it too?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I was like, what else do these things
Is
do?
it
No,
covered-
they just do
Is
that.
it covered by your insurance?
I wish.
I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just
I
kidding.
Yeah,
I'm out of
you-
pocket on that. but
You're like,
it's
no,
okay.
yeah.
Every once in a while, it's all right.
I know.
And then we have our
It's really cute on
lovely
you.
producer, Solomon.
Oh, you're giving me the lovely word.
I am.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, when I said that last time, you made me feel bad. I was like, what do I normally call him? Just Solomon.
Yeah, that's
Solomon.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
Mm. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. Thanks for the drink, by the way.
You're so welcome. I got the kitty drink according to the ladies.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
According to-
Frappuccino.
Yeah.
What is a frappuccino?
It's
Like
just
a
blended, right?
yeah.
But it's a blended coffee, right?
Blended with all the sugar
No, it's
and the
espresso.
goodies up in it.
I
I mean, it still has espresso.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it has the sugar and the espresso.
And I'm not like when we go to Starbucks, actually, when we go to any coffee drink, if I only drink normal coffee, like just coffee and then I add creamer to it. If we go anywhere, Trina has to.
She's like, what am I drinking today?
She's
I'm like, wait, let me text Alina and ask her, what are we drinking? But I'm going to.
Because I really don't get like they're not fruity drinks, but like
Fufu.
fufu drinks,
Fufu drinks.
unless it's like here or if we're on the road or something like that. I normally just drink regular
Straight
coffee
black coffee with little
with creamer. Yeah. Well, I drink a little coffee with my creamer.
There you go.
With
Yeah.
that, And then what did you get? You got a matcha?
A sugar-free matcha with oat milk.
You lost
no, I'm
me
not
at
on a,
sugar
no,
free.
I'm not on a diet. Just,
And anytime we get the same drink, one's sugar free and one's double sugar.
One's
she's judgy though. She's like, no, I need sugar. I want sugar.
Who gets coffee with like
but sugar free still sweet.
Yeah.
It's not.
no?
It's just.
But it leaves a like. Eh.
No.
It's like who
if you're
drinks.
used to it, you don't even notice anymore.
If you drink a Diet Coke, it leaves a taste in your mouth. I can't stand Diet Coke.
A taste.
It leaves like a
residual.
an aftertaste. Like
Well, it depends. If
A
you
lot
get
of
it,
things
if you
leave
get it from the
aftertaste.
can, it's better.
well, we don't do a lot
Yeah.
of things.
Yeah.
What's Solomon? I'm
I
so
said
sorry.
if you get it from the can, it's better.
So the kids like Diet Coke. The guys at work like some of them like Diet Coke, and I'm like, go big or go home. Like, what is the point in having a Diet Coke? If it's bad for you, no matter what, just have the regular
right.
Coke.
Right. You just want the straight
I like that.
corn fructose
Do you?
syrup.
Yeah.
You drink Diet Coke?
Well, actually, they're not union. I drink Diet Pepsi.
Okay, so anyway, so how are you, Daniela? How's your day going?
I like my Coke Zero, but anyhow, my day's going great.
I'm just messing around.
My son drinks that, but it tastes like for me. I feel like there's just no, like something's missing.
I bet you if you didn't even know
calories.
what it was in the cup, you would drink it and you would not complain.
No, I could tell the difference because, and I'll tell you why I know this, and I was so irritated. On the way to Denver, in the airport, the stewardess, by the way, the Southwest stewardess, and they were super, it's the first time I ever dealt with, super rude. And not just rude to me, just rude in general. They were just, ugh. Anyways, they asked the young lady next to me, and she got a Diet Coke, and I got a regular Coke. And so I was excited for my drink. I'm always excited for my little cup, my little whatever little pretzels or crackers they give you because I get I have to take medicine because I get sick. I take a drink and it's a Diet Coke, and I'm so pissed. And I'm not going to say anything because she's already a moody ass stewardess, right? So I looked at the young lady next to me and I go, "Is that a Coke?" She's like, "Yes, I was going to ask you, but you took a drink because this is the Coke." And we don't want to switch now because so I stuck drinking that Diet Coke and it just ruined my whole plane ride.
Well, that's your fault. You should have spoke
She
up.
said something.
No, so for her to spit in my soda?
She's
She's
standing right there.
She can spit in it.
The way the stewardess, if I said, "Hey, this is wrong. You mixed our drinks. Take it back.
But
Give
you
me another
wouldn't
Coke."
say it like that. You would say, I'm sorry. This is a...
No, I'm telling you, she would have been like,
Okay, well, you would have got your Coke.
yeah, with some extra residuals in there too. That's I was
No, because
like,
she's standing right there
Just ask for
pouring
the
it
whole
in front of
can.
you.
no. So at Southwest now they don't. They come by with the tray and it's already in the tray. That,
Oh,
like
they
at-
don't do it right there?
No, so like on United and Delta, they do it right there. But Southwest, I just realized they have it in their hand and they've already done it. I'm like, what if they spilled like going down the aisle or someone
Or they
tripped up?
dump it all over somebody. I'd
Yes.
be upset then, but yeah. Oh.
Anywho,
So I made sure on my flight back because I flew to Denver, got picked up. We
bring
drove
your
to
own
Southwest.
Coke.
Why have I never thought of that and just asked
Well,
for
once you
a cup
pass
of ice?
TSA.
Okay, so I
Anywho, that's what happened on her flight with the Coke.
Needed
Point
a
is,
real Coke.
point is, I know the difference between
Okay,
Coke
okay.
Zero, Diet Coke,
No, there is
or
a
regular
difference
Coke.
for sure.
I can't do it. So I'll know a difference between sugar-free coffee or not. Yeah,
You will. You will.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. You like what you like. I like what I like.
It's an acquired taste. Just like I've never had a whole beer in my life because I don't like the taste of beer.
Really?
I've had sips of a beer here and there. But
I think after a couple of drinks, it doesn't matter. It
tastes
anyway,
like-
so
piss.
You've tasted piss before?
yeah, I was gonna say that, but
No,
there's
okay,
actually
you're
like
right.
really good beer. Like,
What I've
like,
imagined piss.
you just
to
haven't
taste
found
like.
one that you like, probably.
No, I don't. They all I don't know,
They don't all taste the same.
Mm.
but they all smell the same.
Mm.
Beer family, yeah. I guess like all tequila kind of smells.
Oh, now
like that.
tequila. That's my baby.
There you go. See,
That's my baby.
Thank God we found something that you like.
Oh. So Solomon's just not going to help me over here, huh?
uh-huh.
Well, I don't drink, so
Mm.
Oh.
I
yeah,
rarely drink.
All beer smells the same to me.
Yeah, see,
It does. Well, because it's just,
I would rather just take like 4 shots of tequila and feel nice and like than sit
4
there.
shots. Huh?
Really? Because you couldn't at the Mexican Hollywood event.
Well, that was a little. That was. Now I gotta say it.
She just disappointment here.
Oh
No, and also because it was gold tequila. I like so I can't. So
Again,
I was
should have asked for what you
I was
wanted.
sick for like and this is gonna sound horrible, so I'm trying to make this as clean as possible. I was sick for like a week for some reason. I don't know why, and my throat wasn't working, so I had very limited things I could drink and eat. And I thought, I'm fine. Let me just throw back a shot of tequila.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently my gag reflexes weren't working. That shit came right back
no.
out. But like last year at the Dodger game, I had like 6 shots of tequila and I was fine. Like I can drink tequila, but because I was sick and not feeling well, when I took it, it just came right back. And
you said you had 4 shots though, so you tried it 4 times.
no. I'm saying normally I could drink 4 shots and I'm good.
Okay,
That
okay.
was
I
one.
like,
And I was like, no. So, and the people that were at the table were like,
rookie.
They're like, don't waste your money on her.
Yeah. Mhm.
so I was like,
In your water.
I'm still sick, I think. I'll
Oh,
just
boy.
stick to the Coke.
Your throat's not working?
Well, it's working now. I mean, I can eat and drink now, so now I'm fine. Okay, so let's go on topic.
There we go.
10 minutes of that.
Girl talk.
Yeah. Real talk.
No, that wasn't real talk because if Solomon wasn't here and we weren't recording, that conversation would have went a lot left. So, prenups.
Dun, 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 dun.
And Trina and I Googled the whole actual.
Like, we know what it
Wikipedia.
is,
The
but
definition.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a prenuptial agreement.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh yeah.
I've even heard that you can sign a postnup. Wait, does that sound right? Like
Afterwards?
yes. So after you get married, you can like
You could go and do one after.
you
you're
could go
married.
go and do
So,
one
yeah,
after
yeah,
you're married.
uh-huh.
But if
Okay,
you
but-
gotta go do one after you're married,
Okay, but can you remember we were talking about, but we weren't sure. Like you're in your
Oh, yeah.
marriage, and you've already signed your prenup. Solomon, I'm sure maybe I don't know. You would
What?
know.
Google it.
You would know. Yeah. Then you change your mind.
Like you don't want it
Yeah.
anymore?
Null and
I don't
void.
think so. I think when you signed it, it's a binding agreement. I don't think you get to just decide that now no longer it's binding.
so that's what she said, and you're right. I thought maybe because she made a point and said it's a contract, and contracts are always negotiated. You can just null and void it, but you both obviously have to agree
Yeah.
to it
Right.
and
Right,
get it
right.
notarized, right?
So would you be able to do that, Solomon? Because you have your
Uh,
keyboard.
Yeah, not because I would actually know or anything, just because I can look it up.
Oh,
What are
she
you
just
asking?
insulted your intelligence.
No, no.
Can
After you sign a prenup,
and then you get
Can you-
married.
And then you're married for a few
Cancel
years,
it.
and the person that wanted the prenup
like
decides,
rip up your prenup.
Yeah, we
Well,
good.
We're in love.
I trust her
we
now. It only
good.
took 4 or
Nothing's
5
gonna
years.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna
You
leave
can
me.
have all of me, not just part
I
of
think
me.
once you go through that process and you've both come to a mutual agreement about it, you should be in the same mindset. Why would you? A prenup ultimately is your, I don't want to say
Protecting your
backup
assets.
plan, but
Yeah.
Would you
it
sign
is.
one?
Absolutely, I'd sign one.
Would
Yeah.
you ask somebody to sign one?
Absolutely. Only only because not because I have a lot of estate or anything like that, or I'm looking for somebody with a lot of estate or whatever.
You ain't looking for a sugar daddy?
That's gone. But anyway,
Wait,
I would
why
say
is that
mostly-
gone?
I would
Hold
say-
on. What if you met a man older than you? Like 15 years
And
older
he
than
wanted
you.
to just give you
The
all of whatever
world.
he had.
And you didn't even have to give him sugar all the time because
Look
he's
at you.
elderly.
Okay, she's doing
First of all,
you got to give sugar sometimes.
elderly need sugar too.
Yeah, they
Oh.
need sugar too. Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. Mike, I love you. What
He's not an he's
everybody needs sugar.
yeah.
No, there's some
Needs
people
a little
that just
sweetness.
okay. My point. I'm just sticking my foot in my mouth. What if there was an older gentleman
Right.
and he was like, "Let's do this"?
I mean, yeah,
And he-
absolutely.
and he
I'd be up to it. It's not, it's not. I don't have a category.
Yeah.
I guess I
Yeah.
want to say.
Okay,
okay.
Like they need to be within this
Mm.
frame. They need to be, or whatever their status is. Kids grown, kids blah blah blah, whatever. I don't think I have that anymore.
I have to clarify something because I always feel like even though we're in the 50 club, I don't feel like we are. So when I think of older, I still think of like 70, 80 years old.
Yeah.
So that's what I was referring to. Like
Yeah.
when you like Anna Nicole Smith and her sugar daddy.
They still need sugar too.
Yeah.
Shoot,
He did not need sugar, that old man that she was married to.
How do you
I'm
know?
sure he didn't turn it
know?
down.
Oh God.
How do you
Like what
know?
did it look like? Whoa.
I'm
no.
not. I don't need a visual.
No.
Yeah, we don't need visuals.
No,
like-
I don't need a visual.
I don't even think he knew. Maybe he did
There's
know.
different
he
Maybe
was
that
ways-
gave
there's
him a reason
different
to
ways,
live too.
yeah.
It's like
There are different ways of being,
affectionate.
affectionate.
No,
Doesn't
I
always have
understand
to-
that. I understand the affection, the intimacy. I'm the one that kisses with my eyes open because I want to see that person to
Mhm.
feel the love.
Eyes wide open over here.
How'd that go,
See?
by the
See?
way?
What about
What
you?
did you say? She
I,
said, "Wide eyes wide open."
I do kiss.
Yes.
Mm,
See,
That's so weird.
I wouldn't say all the time. I'm not like just like staring them down, but yeah, something about that jawline and like it's just really visual. I'm a visual person. I like the lights on. I like
Mhm.
I'm visually,
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
opened my
So there's
eyes.
more
I never
to-
thought anything about it
Till I said
watching
it.
it.
I don't think a lot of people did until
I got a lot of funny comments. Like one of my buddies was like, "You're toxic," and I was like, "What?" He's all
It's like, why are you looking at
Yeah,
me?
that's what he said. He's all, who do you think he's looking at? Another girl, Lena? And I was like, well, I'll know if he is.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people were like, yes. A lot of people were like, and a lot of people were like, no, like I'm shy, or like I'm like, you're married to the same person you've been married to.
Yeah.
Like,
And I think I like eye contact, especially like even when I'm talking or
Mhm.
whatever. I like some eye
Mhm.
contact, and when I'm having a conversation with somebody or at work, I'm trying to line them up or whatever, and they don't give me eye contact, I will dead stop what I'm doing and make them look at me. I need to know that you're understanding.
Yeah.
Like,
do you think that comes from our generation where we didn't have text messaging?
right?
We didn't have phones. So when we had conversations,
In
we
that
were-
body language, even
did
the
you roll
nodding,
your
like-
eyes at me, Solomon? He just rolled his eyes over here.
Sort of. You always start going generation and stuff like
Because
that.
I think
true.
it's
I think
true.
it's true.
Yeah.
The younger generation doesn't care about eye
No.
contact. They don't, when they're talking to
Yeah.
somebody, it doesn't mean anything to them.
It
Yeah.
looks
It's
awkward.
too
to them.
aggressive for them.
Yes.
Way too aggressive, because immediately they start looking
So
down
they're
the
like-
floor. And I'm like, no, look here. Nod your head. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't
We're
shake your head
understanding.
yes when she says
No.
it and roll your eyes when I say it, Solomon. I totally looked at the screen and he's like, oh God, here she goes again.
Yeah, with the generation talk.
Starting.
Okay, you go ahead, Danielle. So go ahead, Solomon. We're waiting.
What? Oh, well, by the way, yes, you can void a
What?
prenuptial agreement if both parties agree.
If both
Yeah.
parties agree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would.
I would. And not in the sense of like I was saying, like so much for protecting assets or whatever, or ensuring a future when if and when you guys split. Because when you guys split, you always have to look at that person and how they deal with their arguments with other people, because
Mhm.
you're going to get that times 10 at the end. Okay. So that person that you're initially, I feel like you're dating, however he treats the worst person in your relationship, if you guys break up on bad terms, I've seen it. It gets nasty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're not your best friend anymore.
Nope.
Maybe very seldomly people actually, go on their own ways. But I feel like the most part is I don't like anybody else making decisions for me, and that's the state of California.
Yes. So I have
Because
a
if
living
you
will and
cannot
trust.
come to an agreement, the state will.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They don't care. They're
Yeah.
ruthless. It could be your house that you bought and you started and this and that, and they're like, this is the rule and this is what you're getting, and
Yeah.
that's just not.
But
cool.
that's what I told her. That's why I have a living will and trust
Mhm.
to protect myself
Right.
and my kids
Right.
from the state.
Right.
And what did I tell? I said, I don't trust the government already.
Right.
Everybody knows
They'll
that. So,
take it.
so for me, if we then got married, it's not that I'm protecting it from him. I've already protected it. So I'm not going to change it because it's already been
Right.
it's already been there.
Right. Right.
I wouldn't ask somebody to sign a prenup, but I would sign a prenup
Mhm.
because I was telling her. But I also said I feel like I would be maybe a little bit offended to myself, or I'd probably call Trina and be like, this mofo. Can you believe the shit he asked me today? And she's like, "Were you gonna do it?" Well, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but he can
Yeah.
kiss my ass
Yeah.
for a
You're
little bit.
taking
Like, but
like you don't trust me.
but what was you made a huge point about it though. Like some guys,
Well, I said that if that were something that came up beforehand with Michael and I would have just respected whatever he had gone through. So I wouldn't have really taken offense. I just would have been like, okay, whatever. Like,
Because he was married before.
Yeah,
and you know
yeah.
about that.
yeah, and whatever else
Right.
he's gone through. Obviously, he's doing it for whatever reason, his insecure, whatever. If you're going to be with somebody, you're going to be with them because you trust them and you love them. So, but that's why I asked. Like, we were discussing, like, okay, well, wait. So, if you signed a prenup, then midway, would you be able to change it if they decided, well, you know what, I'm good.
I think you can change it,
Yeah.
because I kind of remember something in the news about like Ivana Trump even changing her prenup.
Yeah.
Every
Oh.
time he does something or gets in office or whatever, there's a new contract negotiated as to what she gets, how much affection, how much everything, and it's
affection.
the hand holding and everything, the place of living, it all gets.
Wait, they don't live together?
Hand holding.
And she was staying in Trump Towers.
Hand
She
holding.
didn't like the White House. That was too
Hand holding.
hand holding and affection.
So we made a joke on the way here because she said something and she was telling me like, She was just
Milani. That's what I was saying.
Milani,
Yeah,
not Ivana.
Milani,
Yeah.
yeah.
So she was talking about her and Mike and things that they go through and they do, and I was like, huh. If he asked you to sign a prenup, would you? She was like, well, yeah, because he's really good to me. He does this, he does that. I was like, kind of sounds like 50 Shades of Grey. Like it's a whole contractual thing. And but then she said she didn't see the movie or anything, so she didn't hear it. But
Right.
in that movie, since we talked about it earlier, it's a contract and it has to do with that. Like, I don't think I would never sign a prenup that says we
gotta
can only
lay
hold
down,
hand. Yeah. Like, we have
Of course,
to-
it would be the physical aspect
Yeah.
of it. You're like, well, first of all, that part of the contract needs to be adhered to whatever I need.
Yeah, like, could you imagine if you could only hold hands like twice a day or
For the press.
3 times a week or like,
Yeah. Oh, no wonder she would always look uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Or if she didn't hold his hand,
yeah.
because it was contractual.
It's contractual.
So did they naturally have children, you wonder?
Well, they have one
Ugh.
child together, right?
Yeah.
The son.
The
The
youngest
other
was-
two from
Yeah. So did they naturally have that child? If they have a, anyways, I don't know. That's just, I will never sign a prenup like that. I will never sign that type of
Well,
contract.
I don't think that's
Even
a
if you're getting
prenup, though. I think
millions
that's
of
just a
dollars.
contract.
Yeah, I wouldn't. No, not for money. No, I would never. I would, because especially the more time goes on and the more healed I become. Like I went to go give my nephew a hug the other day and he's like, hi, Auntie. And I go, oh, I love the big hug he gives me. I love to love on my family. Even though my nephews are not affectionate people, they know that I am. So they deal with me.
Right,
You know,
right.
my niece loves to hug me. My kids know how I am. So if I was married and I had to like,
I don't think you would get to marriage if he wasn't
No.
if he didn't meet you on that
yeah,
you know,
no.
touchy physical love level.
Yeah, I need to. And again, it's the more I get healed because I realized I didn't like to be touched for years. And I realized it's because I was not healed.
Right.
Now I love to,
Yeah. You're more open.
yeah.
She likes her eyes open. She likes she likes Coke and tequila.
And tequila.
Loved silver, not gold.
There we go.
Yeah, so I couldn't. But Solomon's right. That's more of a contract. Like that's more of a.
That's
Yeah, I
a
don't
different
think
type of
that's
contract.
considered
Yeah,
prenup.
that's on a whole nother.
Mm-hmm.
But money wise, I don't think I would ever ask somebody to do that because then I would personally feel like if me personally in my faith in God and how I am as a person, like if I actually got married, this was my be all end all.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was to ask him to sign it, then I feel like I'm protecting myself. And if I have to protect myself from him, I shouldn't be marrying him.
Or are you initiating the prenup, or is it the other person?
Well, why would, if I'm asking him to sign it, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't ask anybody to
Yeah,
sign it
yeah,
because
Yeah.
But if he asked,
But
you,
if
you
he asked you,
if he asked me to sign it, yeah, I would. But I would. But I still think there'd be a part of me in the back of my head that always would feel like,
what if you came out with the prenup was just,
very like
golden,
very-
you
yeah.
know, like, when you split ways, we come in with our assets, blah, blah, blah.
well, I think because we are in our 50s, we're not in our 20s and 30s
Right,
anymore. And I do know that the turnaround for people to break up and get together is a lot. I understand that these days. But at my age, like if I finally did it, like I don't
would be the,
that's it. I don't want it to end like
Right.
you do something dumb, I'm just gonna run you over and we're gonna get past it. Like that's it. It's not
you work that into the prenup.
Yeah.
You will not send me to jail.
will
or
get
run
run
you over
over.
for catching.
Yeah.
Like, you can put anything in there, really.
Yeah.
So,
Do not run somebody over.
today.
I
no.
will not have to pay half those hospital
today.
bills. Will not bail
today
you out
I
of
will
jail.
not run somebody over. Years ago,
Yes.
well, thank God Marcus jumped out of the way.
Unhealed Alina would.
I said
have
we're
run
not in
somebody.
our 25s anymore. We're
Yeah,
not.
Mhm.
Well, I
not
think
Love
that's
Island.
I think that's a point you guys need to bring up, that younger people in their first relationships, first marriages, typically aren't going to do a prenup unless the kid comes from a rich family and the family makes him do
Right,
it.
right.
Yeah.
Something like
Right.
that. But yeah, when you get older and you have assets and you have kids and you have homes and things like that, and it depends on your relationship history, I would think, right? So if a guy has gone through a lot of women who've taken advantage of him, then he's going to be
Right.
insecure about that. And it doesn't mean he doesn't love you, but it just means, well, he's been taken to the cleaners and so he doesn't want to do this. So you sort of have to give them grace, based on the
Right.
experience. And it would be the same for you. I
Yeah.
think somebody would give you grace for that.
Right.
There's a lot of things too, though. Like if you date a guy who has like old school cars or
Mhm.
like a boat, and those were his, but now once you're married and you're married for quite a few years and it just doesn't work out. And I am talking about like at our age.
Mhm.
Excuse me. I've seen where women have won those things in the divorce. And
We're
I've
petty.
been like, oh my gosh.
We're petty.
Yeah, like that wasn't yours.
Yeah,
Like,
because why do you want that?
even if he cheated on me, that was his. That's my thing. Like, there's other ways I can hurt you.
I
I
never
don't need
wanted to
hurt-
go that cabin, but I'm going to take that cabin.
Yeah. So there's things like that maybe I can understand,
Right.
and stuff like that. And Solomon's right. You have kids.
But
They
you
have
could
kids.
understand that they'd want to take it from them.
No, I can
Protect
understand
it.
where they want to be
Oh, okay.
protected.
Mhm.
Well, that's
Um,
why Solomon mentioned grace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people don't have that.
A lot and a
No.
lot of people like inherit stuff that have been, inherited. Their house has been
Mm.
passed down, from the family, grandma, whoever inherited it, and you want to keep it in your family. Maybe that's something that you would want to protect, and because who knows, someone could pass before another person, and all of a sudden it's her next up on the
I
line to
don't
get
know.
it.
There's some raunchy
Yeah.
people out
Mhm.
there. They don't
Well,
care.
that's what I'm saying.
Don't care about your kids. Don't care
Mm-mm.
nothing.
And the turnaround rate today of marriage and divorce and couple, like we see a lot of it. Like,
Mhm.
oh, they're with this person today and that person
Yeah.
next week, and
Yeah.
oh, they're engaged and now they're married. Oh, they're divorced and they've
I'm
moved
more
on.
surprised when I see
Oh, you
people
mean
still together. I'm
down
like,
there?
Yes, where we
Really?
work in our industry, Yeah.
oh, you got really?
and I think it's because it's
Even
it's,
after
it's-
But you hated him last year.
last year.
Yeah, yeah, you didn't post anything for his birthday.
oh, I love
And all of
to
a
do
sudden,
that.
you guys are now through all the ups and downs. Girl, I want to know your ups and downs.
Don't you
Tell
feel like on some
me.
relationships you're in
I have to
season
start
2?
going back and doing some research.
Yes.
What did I miss? Throw it in there.
You don't have to watch
okay?
Love Island.
Yeah,
Just-
I know. Trust me, right? I know.
That's what you feel like you're in season 2, episode 5, and you're like, wait, he didn't come back to the new season.
Hold on.
Let me
what
go
did
look.
I miss? Then you're texting somebody like, what went down?
Yeah.
And they're saying this now. What's going on?
Oh, I'm
I thought
glad
they
I'm not
broke
the
up,
only
man.
one that does that.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Oh my God, I feel so much better about myself. You don't ever do that?
I
Trina's
love,
all no.
I love cheese man. I don't know
No.
why. I love being
You know what?
You love in the
it- You
telenovela.
like it because you're not in it.
right.
Yeah.
Oh no,
That's it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I get exactly what you're saying.
Exactly.
But you
You're not-
also don't post your stuff on there for people to know.
right. And
You're-
I don't post. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a poster.
You send me
but I'm
funny
a-
memes though.
I do send you I would send you so much more, but I'm like
No, you can send them.
Casey gets the blunt of it.
Oh, does she?
But she is so good, man. Talk about diehard friends. She goes through every single one, and she
And
either likes it,
yeah,
responds
yeah.
to everyone. I'm like, I love you. Thank you.
Oh, that's
Because my daughter doesn't respond to nothing.
Because they're in that age. My daughter's the same thing. You don't have to respond to everything.
Yeah, I was like, man, I want a little
Like-
acknowledgement. I want
to know if you liked it too.
Again, our generation came from Respect Solomon, where we
Yeah.
responded to everything and we
like,
said,
I know
thank
this is gonna make you laugh, and I want you to be.
I want
laughing
to
right
show
now.
you to show the
Yes.
laughing emoji.
Yes,
We need acknowledgement.
exactly.
I'm just saying. Well, again, think about it though. Before phones, before text messaging, if I wrote you a letter in 3rd period, by 5th period, you wrote me a letter back.
Folded it all up.
Yes.
remember?
So it was a totally different time, different era. If I called you and you weren't home and your mom said, Daniela, Alina called you,
Uh-huh.
you called Alina back.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like
But
that.
you know what? And you didn't get your feelings hurt if I didn't call you back. Then that hey, I saw you at school, and yeah, your mom.
Because she was outside running the
yeah,
streets.
no big deal. You don't.
Our kids see a missed call from mom. Yo, did you text? You call? Yeah, I called. You call me back. I know I'm texting you.
Yeah.
No, you're not texting me. I called you.
Yeah.
You call. Well, now we're texting. What's that? I'm like,
Oh
oh,
boy.
oh, I'm done. I'm done. In our generation, mom called, you called right back.
Right.
There's no like.
Uh huh.
So I'm saying, so back to our topic at hand. I just think at 50 something, I could see where people want to protect what they have. But I also feel like it would go against my morals. Like for me to ask somebody, but if somebody asked me, I would. But in the event though, would it ruin a relationship? Because at the back of my head, I felt like you don't trust me. Could that ruin that relationship?
Okay, what if the guy said, "I want to do a prenup for the first 5 years to see how things work
No,
out"?
I'm on a interview with you for 5 years.
Well, they say
Like, I'm on a
divorce happens
probation
within
period?
The first
7?
five, I think 5 to 7 years.
So I'm
Again,
on probation.
well,
I mean,
again,
like you make
assuming
it
he's
past
had,
5 years, then you get it
bad
all.
history or whatever, bad
But you just said
experiences.
you would sign it.
I would, but I think in the back of my head, I would be like, so you don't trust me. Why don't you trust me? Not like, why are you marrying me if you don't trust me?
Okay, so then after 5 years and he says, "I want to tear this up," you'd be good with that, right?
No, because then I was on probation for 5 years.
Well, now you're not.
Is this guy coming in with assets? What is
Yes.
his
Yeah,
pay
like-
scale? What is he?
Okay, don't get me wrong. If Dave Beckham came to me today,
You'd be like, shh,
and yes, and I would be like, okay, I'll get it because I get you for 5 years. I'll do
Uh-huh.
whatever.
You're
She's
like,
like,
it's all
but can you
good.
please put in there that I get to hold your hand
Yeah.
in public?
No, hold your butt cheek.
I'm allowed to touch you whenever, wherever,
Exactly.
under any circumstances.
However,
However, you can never say no, and I'll sign whatever
whatever
prenup
you want. I got you for 5 years. Shoot, lockdown. That'd be
Yeah.
good. That's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So if it was somebody like, I'm just saying, I don't think, no, Solomon, like if I was just a normal person who like me is a normal person and he was like, okay, well, you need to do this for 5 years so I could trust you.
He's not
But
going to
you
say
have a
so
lot
I
of
could
assets.
trust
But
you.
but
You
you're
have a lot of value. You've accomplished a lot and built a lot for yourself, your children, your
Yeah, but he's making me
grandchildren,
sign
your-
it. And I'm on probation for 5 years.
David Beckham?
No, we're
No.
talking about just an everyday
well,
Joe Blow.
it's not you're on
Oops,
probation.
excuse me.
It's a relationship. If the relationship works out,
Yeah.
it's more about that.
But then I would feel like you wouldn't feel like anxiety for 5 years.
But you're saying you would sign it anyway and feel bad. At least
Yeah.
there's going to be a time limit to you feeling bad.
I think what it is you would take it on a personal level. As
I
to- I wouldn't.
would.
I kind of
Yeah.
feel like
How
that would
could you
be more of the
not?
norm. Like this is where we are in our society, and it's a protection on both ends. You could add what you want in there. It just doesn't have to be a one-sided prenup. You could put whatever you want in there as well, and be like, okay, you need to abide by such and
But-
and
And
your
I think this
values
is
and-
why I'm not married and why I don't live with somebody, because you're right. Like this is the norm for today.
right,
And I'm so not the norm.
right.
I still have my ride or die. Like, okay, so my ex-fiance probably should have had me sign a prenup if we went through the marriage. And I probably, no, what I'm saying is he could have, because he had value. He had assets. Like he has all his ducks in a row.
Uh-huh.
And at the time, it was like wild ass Alina with 2 banshee ass kids.
Mhm.
And here he was like the solid guy.
Goal oriented.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I felt like he had
So
to,
you're saying
he had to
shouldn't
get
have
a-
trusted you?
no, what I'm saying is he had to get a lasso and like
Kinda
tame
reel
me.
you in
Yeah.
every once in a while.
So if he would have
But
said,
that's what he loved about you.
oh, for sure. If he would have said, hey, can you sign this? I would have never done anything to hurt him because he was ultimately so good to me. And I would have said yes. This was way before Healed Alina. I was younger. He was the one person I would never hurt. I would have signed it and I would have done it and I would have understood why, because of who I was at the time. And he had a lot more to lose than I did. So now moving forward today, let's say he was single and we ran into each other and he asked me to sign it. I would say, no, mofo, I am signing a damn thing. Like, or
Yeah.
we're not like, no, I
But
wouldn't.
if you
do
have
it.
an even prenup and you guys are on equal terms, and like I said, we don't want to see the ugly side of our partner. But I think everybody has the potential
To be
be
ugly.
hurt and
Yeah.
and petty and
I think I ran
depending
through that
on
when
who
I was
hurt
young.
who,
Mm-hmm.
it's a protection for yourself. Everybody has two sides, and you never know truly how someone's going to respond in that kind of situation, because usually the one that you love is the one that you hurt the most. And it
True.
could be even afterwards, you get divorced and the prenup is, gone through, assets divided. You can end up being friends after and be like, I don't know what happened. And, I should have done you better. But
Yeah.
But we don't know that in the heat of the moment,
No, because people run off emotions.
and you're hurt.
Yeah.
You know?
And I used to be like that. Like I was a total emotion person. I've calmed down drastically in the last 10 years. So, yeah. So today, that's what I'm saying. I think for me at this age,
Let's take a vote.
I haven't.
I've done some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Lifeline.
Like, now I
Yeah.
know why you're trying to get away from
Yeah. Somebody called. Somebody
I
called me.
understand now. I understand.
like, I totally understand, man. Thank God, there were no cameras and shit back then. Like, oh my God. Like,
Oh, don't say that. That's a generational thing, huh, Solomon?
All I'm thinking right
thank
now.
God there was no ring doorbells on.
There
on
weren't
every
ring
neighbor.
doorbells. People weren't recording you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm thinking right
exactly.
now we need a after dark version of this show.
Holy shit.
We do.
Yes.
I think that's what I think that's why now when I started the podcast and we talk about these topics, it's different because again, 15 years ago, I was a different person, right? We had all these when we were younger, we had all these things. And now today I'm more realistic. Like I wouldn't ask somebody to because I wouldn't get married unless I wholeheartedly trusted them.
Right.
Now, that doesn't mean we couldn't get divorced. That doesn't mean, but I would go in knowing I'm going to lose or I could lose half, but that's okay because I genuinely love that person this much. And if it doesn't work out, I tried, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do
But
that.
you'll
today.
also be dating somebody now to be dating someone on your level. And you'll be marrying somebody that's equal to you. Like
And
when
probably-
you're younger, you don't
yeah.
think about that.
No.
You're just kind of like
You don't think
you don't think about the homeless guy that you're dating that just lived with his mom. And,
Yeah, yeah,
and all of
yeah.
a sudden he moved into your apartment 2
you
days
wanted
later.
to save him.
Like homie needs a home.
You
That's
don't
why he
even
loves you so
know.
much.
Oh, yes.
The homeless bro man he'll fucking love you.
Oh,
Love
he will
you.
fix everything in your house. He will fix everything
He's
in your
making you
car.
food, like
Yes.
He will drop you off at work.
you
Yeah.
need shelter
In
and then
your
use
car. In your car.
and use your car.
I'm like, oh my God. And you sure
You're like, my whole life just flashed.
You're like, oh shit.
I was like, wow.
The homeless man will love you.
Somebody loved me for a year when he had a DUI and he couldn't drive, and that's all I'm saying. And now I'm like,
You take me to my AA meeting.
I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good.
And then as soon as they got their license back, it was like,
Motherfucker was gone.
Bye. That was your good Samaritan.
Oh,
That was-
yes, that was
No.
your one right there. That was your one.
You know what, though? I did try to run him over once, so we're all good. We're all good. That's what I'm saying. Today at 51,
Like,
like,
you want your driver's license? Huh?
like you ain't going to ever be able to drive again. Boom.
Throws
Fast
it
and
over at
Furious.
throws it over at Royal Palms. There you go.
There you go. It's done.
It's true.
Can't have
You know,
it.
that's, like, you don't think about that when you're younger. You're
You
just
don't.
like,
And you don't think about all the kids he has with all the girls he has, and you got to deal with all the baby mamas. And that's when I got married. That one time we don't talk about, that was exactly that. I didn't think about any of it. We just jumped into it
yeah.
and had to deal with it. And I learned a lot from that. I think getting married was the best thing, one of the best things I've done, because it genuinely taught me what to expect. And in the moments of us being separated, but we hadn't even filed for divorce and we end up getting back, as you said, a lot of things could have happened.
Right.
God forbid, I passed away, right? Like he would have got, everything would have went to him and nothing would have went to my kids because nothing was signed because I didn't even think about that.
Right.
And so I think that taught me what to do and what not to do. And I'll never just jump into something and get married again because you're right. A homeless man will love you a whole lot.
He loves you.
You're like, I never knew a love like this.
He loves you. I don't care about how
Living
many
on his
pillows you
mama's
got on your bed. He
couch.
loves you.
When she said living on his mom's couch, I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh, that hurt. That
Yeah.
stabbed. Yes. I
Might be a
was
lot of little comments coming like, oh man, I'm not calling people out, but I will tell you that.
But I
I learned that after.
But
you know,
today you
like,
wouldn't date somebody living on his mom's couch.
That's what I'm trying to say is like we already know better. Like, what was your past previous address and how long did you live there? Like,
What's your credit score?
What's your FICO score? I was going to say that.
Do you have health insurance?
yeah,
How
what's your
many
interest
kids
rate on
do you
that
have?
card? That's how you kind of know what your credit score is. He's like, oh yeah, my interest is only 1 or 2%. And I was like, oh, you're good.
You're good.
Wow.
You're not paying 13% interest on that car payment. All right. Okay.
You're like, we could do this.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a way to go around
There's
it.
a possibility.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
How many
Paying your
kids
bills on time? No.
My main thing is, though, how many kids do you have compared to how many kids you participate with?
Well, how many kids you have with different baby mamas?
Boy, uh-oh.
Okay. Because there's good guys that, truly get divorced, maybe had
Yeah.
2, 3 kids with their previous, had a whole family,
Mhm.
But if you got mama after mama after mama after mama, and they're all crazy, then he's probably seeing a little bit of crazy in you, and that's why he wants you. So that's what he's attracted to.
I didn't even think about that.
You weren't really,
No.
It's okay.
I have 2 baby mamas, and I was only like really, the second one is the one that we had an actual relationship, and he did.
You guys were.
he
you
did
were
see
raising
a lot of. He didn't see anything toxic, but because of our child, a lot of the crazy came out because I felt like I was always protecting the child in a sense.
Yeah.
So he saw a lot of that, but nothing like. But I just have the 2, but. The reason I don't like a lot of baby mamas is like, I don't care if you have 4 baby mamas. If they all get along and you can get along with them,
Right.
that's awesome. Okay,
Right.
because stuff happens.
You don't what?
But if you have 4
You just
baby
haven't-
mamas, it's the drama. Like did he have a kid when he was 16, got married in his 20s and had a kid and it didn't work out? Like there's things that happen.
Yeah.
But my thing is, if you, like you said, but if you also have a problem with every one of them,
Yeah.
you're also the problem too.
Right.
So why would I want to be wife number 5 or baby mama number 5? Or I mean, I'm not having any more kids, but
Yeah.
no.
I don't think any of us are.
Yeah. But we don't think about that.
Right.
When, because you're not crazy. I love you. They were crazy. That's why I'm attracted to you. Because I don't want to do that same thing again. But no.
But men
They're
can
attracted to a certain type.
Yeah.
Men
Whether
can make you
see
crazy.
It, they see it because that's what they're going
We all
for,
have
because-
something in common.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't even think about that either. But men make us crazy.
To a level, absolutely.
I don't think that women like being crazy in relationships. I think that men do things and then they act like they didn't do things that brought it out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay,
The
she did this.
gaslighting.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I think that if you have 1, 2, 3, 4 baby mamas and they're all crazy, and more than likely he's still messing with 1 or 2 of them.
Usually.
Yeah. So
He still
there's
has
the whole thing.
feelings.
Yeah.
He
So
still
that
catches
so
feelings.
so now I feel like, damn, I might have to sign a prenup with whoever I get because I don't want to lose anything.
Like, how many baby mamas you got? Do you take care of all your
As the older we get, there's a
Are
lot
your
more
kids
questions
set up
to
for the
ask.
future.
Yeah.
How are your health problems?
Exactly. You don't want
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
some of these guys, they're realizing they're getting older,
But the partying doesn't stop, even as they get older. So that's like,
unless it makes them stop.
yeah, that's true. And then they have to.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, you look good. What happened? I've been walking. I've been eating better. What happened? I had to stop drinking.
Yeah. I went to the doctor. He said, my arteries are almost clogged. Yeah, motherfuckers.
So no more of that.
Uh-huh.
I'm almost diabetic.
So you're not fun anymore.
You're boring.
You're boring. You're not fun no more.
Well,
sorry.
some of them don't know what to do when the partying stops. They don't know what to do
they've
because
never done anything.
they've never done anything
else.
else but party. And now that they're done partying, and it's like,
But so then it's just because that's all they knew. So now there goes that woman in their life that's going to show them different ways.
So that's why you have to have moderation,
there's a woman who I ran into her like a week ago, and she said she'd been praying for years, like 20 years, for her husband to stop partying.
Mhm.
And God finally answered her prayers and he stopped partying. And I was like, did God answer your prayers? Or did something happen and he had to stop partying? Because I knew something had happened.
Well, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but so now that this happened and he had to stop partying, now he's sober after 20 years.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you can live back with all that 20 years of how he put you through the girls, the treating, and
I mean,
and now you're gonna say my husband's sober and he's so good and we're so. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
no,
yeah, because you're not.
Now you're
gonna-
scrolling through the Facebook going like, what did I miss?
yeah.
You're not.
Hope you feel better, bro. I'm like, okay.
We're not getting
thanks.
any younger, so now she's gonna enjoy him because that's what she paid for. That's what she wanted.
I
Now
think
she
a
gets
lot
to
of women
enjoy her-
see it that way when they stick through
Everything.
like, all that,
Yeah.
like 20 years worth of crying and tears and betrayal. And
But if you
cheating and
left,
everything,
you could take
they
half.
feel like I've earned this.
Mhm.
I stuck through it. This and that. I
She can breathe.
Yeah.
More
But you're
power
breathing
to
with
her.
this old decrepit ass guy that you
And now he can't do anything with you.
you're taking him to his doctor's appointment. You're getting his
You know what?
his
be
blood pressure
specific.
medicine.
Be
and
specific when
yeah.
you pray. Like you want specifics.
That
He's
part
got
when you
gout. He can't get out of bed in the freaking morning. Plantar
He can't
fasciitis and
eat
shit.
what he
You're like,
wants.
bitch, what the
That's what I'm saying. Just at that point, divorce. You didn't sign a prenup. Take half his shit.
fuck, man?
I would rather like go
Gosh.
date somebody.
You're like, I earned this 20 years. I'm out, man.
I would not
Like,
I'm
wait.
pulling
good?
out
You good?
early.
Yeah,
I'm cashing in my
I would
Bitcoin. I'm
not.
out.
I would not. No way would I wait around 20 years praying. Because maybe while you're
What?
praying, no, because maybe while you're praying for those 20 years, God had given you signs to leave, and you're like, oh, I didn't see that
Yeah.
sign. Because I would pray for somebody, I'm not going to say his name because we have a kid, but anyways, and I would say, Lord, show me a sign, and the stripper would call him and like something else, and I was like, oh, I didn't see that. I'm just going to go right through that stop sign. So I look back now, like I prayed, and God answered my prayers,
Right.
but it wasn't what.
He's like, Alina, let me get.
Yes,
What else sign do you need?
exactly.
What
So-
more do you need than a stripper?
right?
Like,
And the cocaine. But anyways, so all I'm saying is in that 20 years that she was quote unquote praying,
Mhm.
maybe God was showing her a way out, but she chose to do
Yeah.
it her way
Yeah.
and looked past those stop signs and him not coming home and him partying and all that stuff. She could have left. She could have taken half because there was no prenup sign. And she might have found somebody else who was good to her.
Or she really did just love her man and she stood by him and
I
she
doubt
had
it.
grace and
Who can love a man
I doubt it.
for 20 years that's partying? Because we know
I haven't.
people like
I
this.
haven't talked to one of those women yet. I highly doubt it.
no, I mean it
They
does
want- they're
seem, it does
secretly wanna
seem like
kill
a
'em.
really, really long time. 20 years does seem like a long time. I
Even
get
10,
it. But some
15.
people don't have that they don't have it in them to walk away.
Mm-mm.
They don't have it
They
in
don't.
them to walk away. So I mean, God bless this woman.
Yes.
You know, now she gets to whatever, enjoy her husband, however, whatever condition.
And you know what
he's
usually
in.
happens is he passes away first, and then she gets to spend his money,
Uh-huh.
and she goes on
And that's
cruises.
if she's
not just
traveling.
She goes on
Uh-huh.
cruises with her friends.
Yep.
She's shopping. She's
Uh-huh.
going,
You
and
don't
that's
know
when
what she
she's
was
living.
doing in the meantime.
These women don't cheat.
I'm
They're
not,
good.
and I'm not saying this is a whole nother topic. It's a whole nother. I'm getting hot now. No. Okay, so anywho, thank God she gets to have her husband, and however her prayers were answered, she gets to, spend time with him in whatever condition, capacity that he's in.
Well,
She'll figure it out.
Okay, we're gonna just skip that one because we're gonna get yelled at, Daniela.
I know, right? Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Give me I need my fan. Just kidding. No.
But how long have you been married? 10 years.
Yeah.
So I think, and I think
We've been
she's
together
right.
15.
Like
but yeah.
you and Mike, if you guys went through whatever it was, you would stick by his side because you genuinely love him and he genuinely loves you.
Yeah, that's what
and
I'm
you guys
saying.
have
Maybe
been
she
through stuff.
genuinely loves this man. Yeah, I get it.
And we're
is
speaking
crappy-
from a
If you
single
had-
That's a crappy
point of view.
If you had
situation
10
to be
years
in.
of
Yeah.
marriage with him, and
And
he's
he
been
was-
cheating on you, hooking up.
So I've been in a situation. So I'll try not to I have been married before where I was in
Yeah.
years of things that I allowed, that I accepted, that I didn't set boundaries, that I just, because I loved him.
Right.
Was
But
cheating involved?
All kinds of things were involved.
But you were also younger.
Several
right?
times, right?
Yeah.
And he loves me. He works hard. We have a home, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm saying this woman, maybe just in her eyes, life was good other than that one thing. And I'm sure she wasn't just fixated on him partying and cheating or whatever he was doing, but she had what she was so used to and what she
Right.
was
Yeah.
comfortable
Right.
with and what she was accepting. And I'm speaking for myself too, that was the case. And maybe that's why I was getting hot.
Well, no, because usually they do have kids.
Yeah.
So they're focusing on child
Yeah.
activities,
Yeah.
things outside the home. And then when these other issues came into light, that
Yeah.
was like her battle. She was willing to.
And all jokes
Fight.
aside, since we're talking about it, sometimes too, though, these men get with women who are really sweet, soft women,
Mhm.
and they know that
Mhm.
because they also know they won't say anything and they can
Right.
go do.
Well,
what
I'm
they
sure
want.
he was always like that from the time she met him. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Maybe it did get worse and whatever. But yeah, I feel like in my situation, it just got to a point where I was able to walk away.
Do you think that you were mentally and emotionally strong enough to walk away? You finally were like, I'm done. Like,
No, I was weak. That's why I stayed
So
with
when you
him.
left that
no, but when you
relationship, did
left, though,
wish
you
had
had
a
to be
prenup?
strong.
What happened?
So when you left that relationship,
You know what? I was talking to Alina. I left and I didn't want anything.
yeah.
I
But you
was
were strong, and that's why you left. You weren't weak. Because if you were weak, you would have kept staying.
Well, I meant weak in a sense where I stayed
You tolerated it for so
No,
long.
But
that
does
was
that mean you're weak,
taking
or does it
place.
mean there's a lot of things that I think, and you're right.
I
this
didn't
could
know
be
any
another.
better. And
Yeah.
I also wasn't
So I don't
sharing
know if
what
that
I was
made
going
You
through.
don't have
weak.
people to talk to either.
Oh,
know
I
it's
had
like
a village, but
Yeah.
I was too embarrassed to talk about
Yeah.
it to anyone. So nobody was going to advise me
Right.
or help me get through it. I was just suppressing,
Right.
but not suppressing. Like I was around my family and, other people, but I didn't discuss what was becoming
Right.
of my relationship. Even when we split up, nobody knew why,
Oh,
except maybe the close people that knew what I was experiencing at that point, but nobody knew why we got a divorce. I think a lot of people thought that I left him for someone else,
oh, really?
but that wasn't the case.
You little.
I know the wretchedness.
Yeah.
No, but I guess maybe that's why this woman's situation was like kind of like,
yeah.
I think that women that stay are. I will say this in all sincerity. I look at married women, happy or not happy doesn't matter, but married women who they are such strong beings.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, you have to deal with a man 24/7, whether it's
I-
good,
yeah.
bad, or indifferent.
Yeah.
I really wanted to see
And-
the good, and
Yeah.
I think I only saw the good
Yeah.
parts. The other parts, I was, like you said, just ignore. I was bypassing it. I was ignoring
Yeah.
those because I was letting all the good things
Yeah.
Right.
supersede that.
Right. Right.
I think I was weak because I would, just in this situation, I would always like find something wrong with the guy. And I gotta. But that was because I was emotionally, mentally not strong
Ready.
to stay and work on it and get to know this person and see if it's going to work. So I was always running. Whereas a lot of people, they stay. So I always applaud married women because I think you're with him 24/7. Like I get anxiety thinking about that. Like you wake up with him, you go to bed with him, you talk to him all day. Like,
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's
And
another.
that's how we know Alina's still not ready.
Yeah.
I know, because I feel like life is like, I just, no.
Like
Like he's there all weekend.
Like, what do I do? Do I gotta take him for a walk?
She's like,
Do
oh, wait,
gotta
I forgot
feed
you're
him?
married.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
What's his feeding schedule?
I think that if we
Pack a lunch.
how often do I gotta walk him? I feel like
Untrained.
if I moved in with somebody and Trina called me and goes, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm gonna go do this. Where's your man? Oh shit, I gotta go home. I'll call you later. Bye. Like
I
would-
left him.
Yeah.
I forgot I went to the store with him. It's like, where you at, Alina? Home. We came to the store.
I'm in
together.
aisle 2 waiting for you.
Right here.
No.
Yeah. So I think that as we were joking and laughing earlier, but we do see these women that are married for like 20 something years or something. And I just always wonder myself, like, why don't you leave? Like, how hard was it to leave? Or a lot of that generation just didn't leave and
Yeah.
they stuck by their
Mhm.
men
Yeah.
and they loved them no matter what.
Like I said, like you said, you didn't talk about it. You
Mhm.
know, do you think if you were more open to your family sooner and let them know that what was going on, I'm almost positive your family would have supported you.
Yeah.
And would have been there. Would you have left sooner?
I also think I didn't want to say anything because I knew I was going to stay with him regardless.
You weren't ready to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had to be
Yeah.
when I was ready.
Right.
And then once I was, I didn't turn back.
Yeah. Well, and I think they say that when a woman's done, a woman's
It's done. Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't know what I was
Like,
doing.
poor Solomon. You wanted an after
So
dark.
no,
stuff.
yeah, I will sign a prenup, and no, I wouldn't want him to sign one.
I wouldn't ask for someone to sign one, but I would begrudgingly sign one.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah. You don't think I would call you talking crap that he made me sign a prenup?
Yeah,
I would
but I
be
feel like I would also advise you would not sign something if your heart was not in it.
Right.
So,
Wow.
no, you would not sign it.
I don't know because I feel that like
I have a feeling when you find your person, he's gonna know where you're at, and he's not gonna
He's gonna
ask.
ask
he's
you
gonna be like,
sign
I'm not
He's
asking to
not-
sign that. She
you're
will.
gonna
He might
You're
run me
gonna meet
over.
somebody at your same level, and you're gonna be kind of scared. Like,
Yeah, she's not gonna know what to do with herself.
like,
But then again, you might not see her for a while. So I don't know.
right? Oh, I know. Yeah.
On that note, Solomon,
Yes.
you look a little scared back there.
Oh,
That's
I just let this one go.
Is that a good let go or?
Well, yeah, I think it's entertaining conversation, but I mean,
Imagine if you weren't here as a man, how far it would
but
go.
no, I'm also thinking you guys deal with a very small group of men that you're talking about.
Yeah.
No,
Very
that is
small
not true.
subsection.
And I'm going to tell you why that is not true.
Okay, all right.
I
wanna hear
don't
this.
hang out with the, I have friends that are not married
Mhm.
to the people that work in our industry. I have friends that work at Kaiser, and it is just as bad with nurses and doctors
I've
and
heard that.
assistants.
Policemen
And police, yeah, and firemen
and
have dual phones, or not dual phones. What are they called? Two phones, like the spare phone. Their bat phone. So I think it's in every industry.
Yeah.
Where you're just hearing it from us because we happen to be here all the time
Yeah,
talking
but
about it.
all those things you mentioned are industries with very closed communities.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because that's what you're around. And I feel like, okay, so like they say like a lot of
Paralegals and
policemen
lawyers.
date nurses.
Yes.
Because the nurse will understand the situation or the type of day that they had. Okay, blah, 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 this happened, whatever. Now they're taking someone to the hospital. That's why they date a lot of people, or they start cheating with somebody within their
In their
same industry because
okay.
they feel like
They
they
understand
understand
Yeah.
what has been gone
People
through.
started having affairs that were accountants and their secretaries, lawyers and paralegals. It ain't just us, homeboy. Don't try to
wait, Solomon.
I'm not
do you
saying
mean
much here.
do you mean get your passport and go somewhere else and seek men elsewhere, not just within what our community, like
Hey, I've
our?
had some
No,
nice
I mean,
Instagram snippets that come through. I was like, Greece isn't so bad.
Yeah.
Over to
Let's
Italy.
go to
Like,
Greece.
Right? Wait, did you mean like that, or do you mean in regards to their industry?
I just mean outside of your community,
Oh, okay.
and whether that be the work community or whether that be San Pedro.
Okay,
Okay.
well, baby daddy is from Huntington Beach. That is outside of my community. And
She went outside
For 5
the-
mile driving
outside of my
First of all, she
community.
didn't know where it was at first.
right?
I had to go 2 bridges. 2
Hey,
bridges.
that's a lot.
It is.
Hey, I dated
So-
somebody that lived in
So don't tell me it's in my community.
Palmdale.
Because
You
he
know, I
made
was
me
like-
run
Oh, that's
back
far.
to my.
that was far.
Yeah.
I ran back to my community as fast as I could after that.
Yeah.
So
I told my daughter, get your passport. Your husband does not live in this state.
Mhm. He's somewhere else.
Yeah.
wait, you don't need a passport to go to another state.
Somewhere else, just out of here, this region.
Go. Okay. Well, Daniela, it seems like you and I need to go on a vacation.
We go on vacation.
Out of this
girl.
region. Let's go.
She wants to go to Greece.
We go Greece.
You
bro.
can go
I
to
was like,
Greece. Ireland. I want to find me a Conor McGregor.
oh.
Well, maybe we should stop comparing them to these men in the. Okay. No? Okay.
We're
Well-
also attracted to what we're attracted to.
We are.
It's just
Conor McGregor's gotten fat a few times over the year when he wasn't
Thick.
training.
Thick.
Thick. I hate the word fat. You're right. My sorry. My bad. My sorry. My bad. I apologize. He's gotten thick, you know. So
Doesn't
Okay.
thick sound better?
it does.
it does sound.
Sounds like it's thickalicious. Yeah. I checked out a few big backs before, like, hey, what's your name?
Yeah.
Just saying. It's all about him making me laugh. Okay. On that note, Solomon, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
He's like, yeah, can we end this one? Thank you, Daniela. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. Trina, I'm so glad you're back. No more little mini vacations for you. Anyways, YouTube, like, subscribe, share. We all have Instagram. Coffee and Chaos has a TikTok. And until next time, thank you. Bye. Poor Solomon.